of all, I don't pay property tax. Rolling down to Dallas, my wheels provide my palace, and off to New Orleans or who knows where. Places new and ladies too. I'm BJ McKay and this is my best friend Bear.
Hello again, my friends, and I'd like to welcome you to yet another model video. This is a vintage model, and actually, it's a little bit different today. No, this is not Star Trek. It's got nothing to do with Star Trek, but it is going to be from an old TV show from my childhood. This can be classified as vintage because the show debuted in 1979, and the model kit came out in 1980. This version. This is the 125 scale, and this is from AMT. And looking at the front of the box, from the TV hit BJ and the BEAR. This is his Kenworth Aerodyne Cabover truck model kit. This is an unassembled model kit, and this is in 125 scale. And you can see on the cover the absolutely beautiful truck that BJ had. And this is what the show was based around. He would drive around in his truck and cross country on the road trucker. And he had a pet with them. His traveling companion was actually a chimpanzee called BEAR. And the show is, I remember it from my childhood, and I remember the thing I got most out of the show is I just fell over, head over heels in love with the truck. It's a Kenworth, and it's absolutely beautiful. Looking over at the side of the box, there's actually some information on the show. You can see in the bottom right-hand corner, Kenworth, and all the trademarks that go with the truck. But you can see BJ with the BEAR, his pet, and it says, AMT is proud to present America's sleekest looking truck, the Kenworth Aerodyne Cabover, with America's #1 name in trucking, BJ and the BEAR. Billy Joe McKay is that typically independent American, a veteran of the Vietnam War, who survived an enemy prison camp. BJ McKay has returned to civilian life with a zest for freedom. He has chosen to freewheel in life of the independent trucker and will haul just about anything for anyone, providing the price is right. BJ is also an independent thinker who bucks the establishment at every turn and often becomes unwittingly involved in adventures and high-speed, fender-bending chases. BJ's most unusual sidekick is BEAR, a personable chimpanzee with human-like reactions, who is forever getting the duo either in or out of trouble. Now you can share in the excitement of BJ and the BEAR. The luxurious Kenworth Aerodyne was designed with the long cross-country trucker in mind. Its sleek aerodynamic unswept profile was engineered to reduce drag by directing air up and around a tractor and trailer. Kenworth first introduced the Aerodyne concept to their cabovers and have now extended it to the conventional line. Very tasteful addition. And on the other side of the box, you can see it has the little bit more information. This is from Lesney Matchbox, and you can see BJ climbing up into the side of the truck. That would be the passenger side. The truck modeler's delight. This Super Kenworth Aerodyne kit is beautifully detailed in 125 scale and is one of the latest and most up-to-date models on the market today. It is loaded with plated parts plus all-new high-rise Aerodyne cab shell from the TV hit BJ and the BEAR. And some of the features, Detroit Diesel 8. This is a, I'm not sure if that's an 8-valve 92T turbocharged 8-cylinder engine, tilting 108-degree sleeper cab with high-rise windows, 10 hollow vinyl authentic scale truck tires, colorful decals, Holland fifth wheel, plated dual exhaust, horns, lights, grille, and bumper. And on the other side, it's got the painting guide on what you're going to need. Painting your model. To duplicate cover illustrations, we recommended the following plastic model paints. See instruction sheet for additional painting detail. Paint and cement not included with kit. Cab exterior and the chassis would be 1245 white, 1203 red, and 1247 black. The interior would be 1167 flat desert tan, 1133 brown, 1149 flat black, and 1146 silver. For the exterior trim and mud flaps, we have the 1149 flat black, the 1246 silver, and the 1103 red. For the running lights and reflectors, we use the 1127 orange. 125 scale plastic model kit, ages 12 and up. And on the ends of the box, you can see that it's model kit number 5021. And we have the AMT 125 scale, and we have a beautiful picture of the Kenworth truck on both ends of the box. All right, let's check out the instructions really quick. You can see this is AMT number 5021, Kenworth Aerodyne 125 scale, and it has the important information on the front, such as fitting the parts together before you glue, the keys on the gluing, the not gluing, painting of the parts, and typically what's in all the AMT kits. And the way it's laid out, step 1 isn't on the front or near it. So let's go over to step 1. And that would be the engine. So we're going to start with the engine. And you can see we're putting the block together. We're putting the valve covers on and gradually going down all the way. We're putting the fan together in part 6. And you can see how the engine just kind of comes together. I used to love making truck models because I used to learn about the truck. I used to learn about the engines. And they're pretty educational. And you can see going down to step 12, we start the tires and we remove the middle pieces on the inside, and you can see how we put the single tire ones together in step 13. And in 14, we have the double tires that are going to be in the back. And then step 15, you can see we're going to put the chassis. We're going to start to put this chassis together. So now we need to switch over to step number 16. And this is, you can see the bumper that's going on. And you can see more of the pieces that are going on to the chassis. And 17, I think that's the front drive for the steering. 19 and 20. Going over to step 21. I'm not sure if that's the, I'm not sure what those are. If they've got to do with the brakes. 23, you can see the battery box. And 24, there are more pieces that are going to go on. The sides, it looks like more pieces on the bottom. Again, the way it's laid out is weird because you can see it's got the painting guide on the instruction sheet, but it ends at 24. So we go over to 25, and you can see, I think that's one of the fuel tanks. 26 and 27, and then you can see how the step up to get into the cab, and that's going to go on the chassis. 29, you can see the other fuel tank. 30, 31, 32, and 33, I think those are all suspension for the bottom of the chassis. And as we go down, you can see we're actually going to the axles that are going on the back. And eventually at 39, you can see we're putting the engine in. And it looks like the drive shaft that's going in on the bottom. 40, we got the radiator, and we actually look at you can see the exhaust pipes going in 41. And moving over to step number 42, we continue to put the radiator in, and it looks like we're putting the tires on, the front and the back. And it looks like more exhaust, the stacks. And looks like we're going to start the interior now. Step 50 and 51, you can see the cab interior. 52, we got the seats, and we got the dashboard in 53. And then 54, 55, and 56, you can see we're putting the pieces onto the cab, the clear windows, the radiator grille, and the clear windows. And that's up to 56. Now there's a lot of steps in this model kit. You can see 57, 58, 59. We're putting more detail, the horns and everything that are going to go on for the cab. And 61, you can actually see we're going to put the cab on to the chassis. And with the instruction sheet, the front, or the one that I had showed you earlier, actually has the painting guide, and you can see where the decals go. The first part, you can see A, B, the colors, you can see the color code on the bottom, and you can see where the decals are going to go. There aren't many decals, but there are decals with the kit. The pinstriping and some of the designs for the truck, as well as the company logo, BJ McKay, on the side. And that's the instruction kit. So this model kit is a really cool vintage model, and I would love to get one to build for you guys. AMT did come out, not with this mold, because this is in 125 scale, but they actually did come out with another kit. It's a snap together kit, but it's actually in 132 scale, and it's smaller, and it's a snap together kit that you just put together. It's pre-colored, so all you have to do is just snap it together and it's ready to go. And it actually comes with a little figure of BEAR, the little chimpanzee figure that goes in on the passenger side. That one's a little, well, it's probably about the same as finding the 125 glue together model kit. They also came out with another one that includes the trailer, and that one is the BJ and the BEAR snap together big rig set, and that one's pretty hard to find. You've got the Kenworth Aerodyne Cabover, plus you've got the reefer trailer, and again that's in 132 scale. So that one is a little harder to find, but they did do 3 model kits for the show, and that this kit is really cool. I love the Kenworth trucks, and I love the big rigs. Ever since I was a kid, of course, I destroyed every one that I ever tried to make. So we're going to be picking out a truck pretty soon to do for one of my upcoming builds, and we'll have a little bit of fun. I'd love it for it to be this, but if not this, definitely a big rig. So my friends, I thank you for watching this quick little video just to kind of show you guys and let you know about this kit. This was from BJ and the BEAR, and they have the advertisement from AMT. BJ and the BEAR, the one thing that's more fun than launching it is building it. And you can see they got the picture of the finished model. That's the 132 scale. Announcing the one and only BJ and the BEAR model kit, complete with chrome parts, vinyl tires, and multicolored decals. What's more, our BJ and the BEAR model kits come in glue, snap together, and big rig. So pull up to your local hobby shop and get the model kit that is popular as the show itself, BJ and the BEAR. Model kits tune into the show without tuning into your television. So that's a pretty cool advertisement from the time period. So my friends, thank you for watching, and hopefully I can do an unboxing of this kit for you guys soon. And again, we're going to be doing a big rig build. So again, thank you so much for watching. Until my next video, I'll talk to you soon.